build. We are on Tam Nang Sands in our new For Rent world, which I am going to call Tomarang. It is absolutely gorgeous. I think it's beautiful, and it's going to be, I think, a bit of a rival for Solani in a lot of ways. It's kind of like a merge between Solani and the Jungle Adventure Pack, so it's very green and absolutely beautiful. But today we are going to be building like a quick little starter home, and I want to turn it into a business. So I want to try and do like a little unit. I've got 18,000 simoleons. I'm going to try not to overspend. We'll see how this goes. Actually, you know what? I also want to have a wee look and debug for the For Rent the pack as well. Bleh, if I can remember the name of it. Bleh. So there's still a few things I haven't looked at. I have been on stream and doing a little bit of building and gameplay and that sort of thing, and that was a lot of fun. You can actually check it out on Twitch. It's twitch.tv/VelvettB, and you'll be able to find me there, and the VOD should be there for you to view. So I'm kind of going to do like a shared area in the middle. This is kind of what I did with the other unit that I built, which was kind of like a 3-bedroom, a 3-unit build. So one for the tenants and 2 for tenants and 1 for the owners as well. So let's maybe do, no, you know what, start there. Do a little bathroom here and a little bathroom here. I'm just going to really try very hard not to overspend in this. So one thing I did learn was that when you're building, you actually need to build in residential when it comes to For Rent, and rather than residential rental, because as soon as you start building residential rental, there's a lot of things that you can't change. So build in residential first, and then you assign your units. So we'll get through all that very quickly, I think, because I'm not going to spend a super amount of time on the exterior. So this is going to be 1-bedroom unit with a bathroom, 1-bedroom unit with a bathroom. So this is going to be one that she lives in, and then one that she rents out. And then we'll do it like a shared area outside as well. And then this will be a shared area in the middle that has the kitchen and bathroom. So this is a fairly big lot. I think it's a 30 by 20. So it's a little probably bigger than I can afford to fill. But that's why we're going to have a wee look and debug and see if there's any really cool plants that we can plunder for decoration. I hope so. Might actually move this back a bit. It'll give us a little bit more room for a balcony, and we can put in the stairs as well. So I'm only going to build this with Basegame and the For Rent pack, so we can explore the pack a little bit more from there. And I'm going to delete that because we'll put it in one of the new mailboxes. Maybe we can have like a nice big porch around the front, and that can be a shared area too. Why not? And I'll do like a little, maybe a porch cover or something. So there is a lot, let me put on the sorting thing there. So there is a new lot of stairs. So it's very much like the Island Living stairs. So there is a lot of similarities there, and there is quite a few different fencing options as well. So I'll show you the fencing options. So there's like a iron one, a wooden one, and another iron one, and a fancy privacy wall as well as another secret maze privacy wall. So there's a couple of privacy walls there, so that could be useful for dividing up like a little courtyards and that sort of thing if you want to have a private courtyard. I mean, this is going to be a starter home, so I probably shouldn't be using fencing, but I'm going to be doing that anyhow because I'm a crazy person like that. And we'll just use the terrain paint for that because I don't want to use too many tiles up. So there's no new terrain paint or anything like that I've seen anyhow. And I won't put anything there, but I do need stairs that go down to the backyard, so I'll just do like a single staircase at this point so we're not spending too much money, because we really want to focus on the interior right now. And I do need to do some roofing. There is quite like a there's like new roof trims and stuff, so if you have a look at these 2 roof trims, I mean, I'm going to use this all the time, the scalloped roof trim. It's going to be amazing for traditional builds and that sort of thing. So even if it's not like a Tomarang build, I can definitely use that for a traditional build. I can certainly see that being very usable. So actually, you know what, I'm going to go back 2 and then widen that up like that. And then I might drop that down maybe 3. Shift C, add in our thing, and I'm going to tilt it up the bottom and maybe drop down one like that. I'll just add like a little flare to it. So I'm going to move that over like that and move that in. Is that going to work? Maybe the angle's slightly off, I think. Yeah, it is. Even though I copied it. Ugh. Why aren't you working? It should work. Oh, yeah, it's because of the size difference. Okay. Okay, you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to go to the half gable. Hello, my old friend half gable. And we'll tilt that down and out. I don't know what I'm going to do on the side there. Maybe I should do like a half hit and do it like a wraparound. I could try that and see if that's going to look any good. Should I pull that out one? Then drop that down. That could work. Let's see if it works or not. And bring that in, copy, and I might go look a little bit higher on this actually. I've changed my mind about going low on that. And then I could probably, because I'm going in the opposite direction, I think I should be able to go like this. I might drop this down 1 so it does connects nicely, and then we'll copy and paste that onto there like so. There we are. There are some really nice columns that came out, so I'm going to use those on the front porch. Nice sheltered front porch. So there is a couple of roofing swatches as well. So we've got the traditional slate, and then we've got the tiles. So I'm going to go. I went quite dark in the last build I did on the stream, so I might maybe go lighter. We could go like grey. I actually really like the roof swatches that we got. And then we're going to do the roof trim in the white. Isn't that pretty? I really like it. I'm into it. And then like they've done really well with like making the flat ones like actually flat rather than sticking out or doing anything weird. So I love it. And what are we down to? 12,000. I haven't actually checked out the spandrel. So, oh, stained glass spandrel. And perched and pastel, so pastel spandrels. I love spandrels. I will probably use them all the time. So I might go for like the poison pastel one. So that's quite decorative, that. And on the outside, do we want to extend that out maybe, and do like another lot of columns here, like that. Cool, pretty. I like it. I do like this white palette. It's quite nice. So let's see what we've got in the way of wallpapers for rent. So they have these sort of the wood walls, and then we've got stucco in the pastels as well. So I might do maybe the wood wall horizontal, that in the white, and then we'll do this one in the white as well. What about if we do the pastel, like the whatever this color is? It's like a peach, isn't it? Apricot. Okay, let's do apricot on that because that's a little different. And then maybe we could go like the vertical and perhaps the light brown. Is that gonna look weird? There is a new foundation as well with it. I'm just gonna go with that. I think that's fine. You can't really see under the roof anyhow. I'm going to change this maybe to light blue. Go quite colourful, why not? So there are quite a few little floor swatches. It's only sort of one wood, and then there's quite a bit of different tiling. So I might go with that because that suits the blue and the apricot that we've got on the outside. So what are we down to? 11,000. I am keeping an eye on this because I do want to make sure that I've got enough money left over to build inside. So we can go blue on there. That's a little different. And then there are lots of awesome, let's have a look at it all. I'll show you. Like, look at all the window options. Isn't that amazing? I love them. They're very cool. And actually not too expensive either, so I really appreciate that. So I'll do stained glass on this, and then I might do a different window on the other side. So maybe we can go this taller window here, and a different color perhaps, like there. So there will just be like a 1-bedroom unit with a bathroom, which I think I mentioned, but just in case you forgot. I haven't actually even had lunch yet because I was so carried away in Cass. I have created a character, but I have also done like a separate Cass video with some different characters, and I'm not sure if I'll get that out at the same time as this, because I ran out of time today. Seriously, run out of time today. But yeah, I didn't even have time to have lunch. I like stuffed a banana in my gob and was like, because I was busy in Cass, and then my alarm went off to remind me that I had a stream, and I was like, ah, no, panic. And so I ate a banana, and that was like my lunch. So I'm like, I'm hungry. But you know, these are the things you do when you get immersed in something. So I'm just going to go like super cheap on the doors. And there is a bit of lighting that we can use, but I don't know if I'll be able to afford it. So let's, because yeah, money's counting down. I did notice also with the fridge, the new fridge that we got, because with the fridge we actually got more swatches for the Schmappel fridge and the Schmappel oven. So we've got like lots of different colours for those. I can't show you because we don't have enough money, but yeah, we got a whole lot of different colours for those, as well as like a little tiny like half fridge thing, like a little, you know, beer fridge type thing. Oh, hang on, we can actually afford the wicker fish one. So yeah, so this is one of the new lights, and then like longer versions. There's this one, antique one, which is pretty, and then we've got the sisters lanterns. I think the sisters lanterns would be better in a medium height build, but I think this one would be okay in this build. But the fish light's actually not too bad. They do give off a decent amount of light, so that's nice. And we need to do some flooring. So I want to go light brown in the flooring, in the wood. And then let's do a tile in the bathroom, so one of the new tiles. I do struggle with some of these pattern things, but we'll see how I go. Actually, this is actually a really nice swatch. I like the green. And then we need a wallpaper for the walls. And then we can put our basics in. So there is like a pattern wallpaper, which I think is good for interiors. Actually, I might do that green, although it kind of looks not so good with the blue. So maybe we do blue. That looks nice. And then maybe we could do like the green on the other two units. There we go. That's what we're talking about. And then we need like a tile one, which we don't have. So we can just go pastel. So what about the green and the pastel here? That'll match the rooms. Be nice if like the green was like the same shade as that green. But anywho, I'm not going to complain about pastel swatches. I love pastel swatches. I'm going to use that all of the time. Like all of the time. So shared space. Really not going to have any money to do anything outside. Hopefully we can get a little bit of debug. I don't want to like overload it with debug, but we'll see how we go. So there is some new counters in here, and I'll show you the new fridge as well, which is this one here. But yeah, I couldn't like drag food into it, which is really weird. So, but I'm just going to go like a little bit cheaper because I don't think we can afford to spend 1,000 simoleons on a mini fridge. So just going to be like a shared space. We'll go super small. Like the counters aren't too expensive, so that's nice. I might go like that color or that color. Let's go that color. So go that corner. I'm not going to do the upper cabinets, but they are super pretty. I'll show you what they are, and then I'll delete them because I can't afford them at the moment. So you've got the white ones here. So that's the main one that you would use. That's a corner one. Small one is looking like that. So that's super cute. I love the little decorations. End one, it's got like a towel, and then this one has like your the cutlery and stuff like that. And then that, I mean, it's got little bits and pieces. That's kind of like the ranch ones that we got as well. And I think that's all of it. So, but I'm not going to use those because I can't afford to. It's a starter house, so we're just keeping it pretty basic. So we'll put that up there, and oh shoot, we need an oven. And there is a rubbish bin. I don't like it, but there is a rubbish bin as well. It's the palette isn't. I think it's too bright, but that's okay. And it's kind of ugly, but hey, that's fine. Now let's put in a dining table. There are a couple of small dining table options. I'm just going to use one of those. So there's like a more decorative one and then a plainer one. I'm actually going to use the plainer one because it's cheaper. I'm just going to do that in white, and there is a matching chair as well. So there's the indoor and outdoor plastic chair, the white lily dining chair, and the tranquil dining chair as well. So there's a few options, but I'm going with the plastic indoor one because guess what? It's cheap. There is quite a few cool things in the wall things. I'm going to put that on the outside. No, that looks ugly. But take your dang shoes off. Shared area and a light switch. I always forget the light switches, but these like some cool wall hangings and stuff, which is neat. Like this cool elephant. It's cute. And so we've got our dining table there, and that leaves us quite a bit of space for a living room. It's going to be fairly sparse, but you know, them's the breaks. So we've got this sofa here and this sofa here. We're going to go with the cheaper one for obvious reasons. I might go with a couple of those and this table in the middle. Oops. And there are 4 new plants. So there's this one here, which is a little one that sits on things, and then we've got 3 floor ones. So this one, and this one, and this one here. So I like all of them. I think they're lovely. I would have loved like a hanging plant. I think that would have been absolutely perfect with this pack, and I think that's a shame that we don't have it, but we don't, and there's nothing we can do about that. There are 4 swatches in this painting that we got as well, and there is quite a lot of like grimy stuff. So if you want to do like a grimy apartment, there's some really good like mold and bits and pieces there. We're at 6,000. I might just get beds and bathrooms in before I do anything else, and hopefully we can do the curtains as well because there's some really nice curtains. So you know what, we're just going to go for it and place the beds. I'm going to do the colours again in a second. I just want to get the basic furniture down there and there. There are some really nice dresses, and there's a cool mirror as well. So these are the sort of the dresses. Actually not too expensive, the dresser, so we might be able to afford that, as well as the new mirror, which is this one here. So let's go into the bathroom. Now there is a new shower and there is a new toilet, and there is a new kids potty as well. It's called a chamber pot. It's hilarious. It cracked me up. So this is the kids baby's first chamber pot. So that's for your toddlers, for toddler training. And there are 2 swatches in the squat toilets. So we're going to put one of those in there, and there is a new sink as well. So that's this one here. And the new, actually I'm going to switch that around, and there is a new shower here. So there's some cool swatches in this. I'm going to go with the green one. You should be able to see, got a cool tile backing on there, and it actually looks quite nice against the plain white. And I'm just going to get the mirror in here. Running low on cash. I may not be able to do all of these. So that there, and I do the cheaper squat toilet. What am I doing? Cheaper squat toilet. There's a cheaper one. If there's a cheaper one, you do it. So that's $250 versus $370, and the sink actually isn't too expensive. So you know, I think it's a pretty cheap pack as far as cost of things go. The mirror's a little expensive, but it looks good. So I might not be able to afford much in the way of rugs or anything, but there are 4 new rugs. So there's a little welcome mat and a whole lot of different swatches and colours, which is cool. And then there's the Belief in Yourself mini rug, and then there's a larger version of that. Again, they're not too expensive, which is nice. And then there's a Beach Vibes rug, which has a few different colours. So I might put like that in the middle of there, and I'm not going to be able to afford much of anything else, I don't think. Let's go dark brown, and that's the matching wood. And what have we got? I haven't done like this. Oh, that's actually quite nice. It's quite rich. Can I afford 2 more rugs? 130, 260. Yes, I can afford 2 more rugs. Maybe we could go the white leaf, and then we've got blue, so maybe blue leaf there. All right, well, we've got 58 simoleons, so let's go into debug quickly. So testing cheats, true, BB, show, live, edit, objects. I'm not going to look at the hidden objects because some of those are a bit of a spoiler for some of the aspiration stuff and job stuff. So what? I was going to say, what do you mean there's no debug? Ooh, see, I haven't used the bar stool yet, or the coffee table, and I haven't used like a lot of the gates and stuff. There is debug stuff. Yes. This makes me happy. I'm going to get rid of the base game stuff because I just want to see the For Rent stuff. Ooh, a bigger version. Oh, that's cool. Oh, I'm going to have fun with these. I do love like a bit of new debug. That does excite me. I'm just going to do like a jungly backyard because it's overgrown. She hasn't really taken care of it. She's not, she's only a new owner and she bought it cheap because it has gotten a bit run down. Ooh. And jungly. Oh, that's cool. I'm just going to create random forests of things. That's a bit tall. Oh, I do like how it's got like the brown drooping down on that. Oh, that's cute. Is that look at that! It's a castle. Oh, and a cave. There must be a cave in the game. Exciting. Caves are always. I'm sure it's going to be like a rabbit hole thing. Look at all these free things that we can place. Isn't that exciting? Love a nice free thing. It adds zero value to the property, but I'll see that's like a jungle adventure type one, right? I'll add some terrain paint to that too. And I'm thinking I'm not going to have. I obviously don't have any money left to add any sort of furniture to the outside, but there we go. I will probably have a little play around with this before I put it up on the gallery, just to fine tune it a little bit maybe. I'm not going to be able to push that back. Okay. Oh, look, we've got some pots. We can put that on the outside. Like garden thingies. Oh, I haven't even done the foundation. Did I? There is a new foundation too, so silly me. I will do that in a second. Fortunately, foundations cost nothing. Maybe there's something else I can put in the middle. That just was not working. Ooh, what's this? Whoa! There's always some amazing stuff in debug. I love looking in debug for like weird things. Ooh, cool bushes. And then into rocks. Okay, well there's some very cool. Oh, coral reef. Okay, and this is cute. You know what? I might actually just delete some of these and put that in the corner. We can just like do a little bit of terrain paint underneath it. And that would be cute. So we'll delete maybe one of those. And we could probably, no color swatches. Okay. Go like that. How far can I push that? There we go. Move that down. Cool. And those won't be usable. Maybe put one of these on each side. Here we go. And what is this? Ooh, pre-planted. I like it. You know what, debug? You always save the day when it comes to starter houses. Debug, you magnificent thing, you. Oh, there's fencing. That's cool. That can be usable too for making things. Okay. So let's get a bit of terrain paint in and we are done with our build. I think we've done all right. Some pretty cute stuff. It's not definitely in my wheelhouse as far as style of building, you know, but I think there's some really nice stuff here that's going to be super versatile, and there's other stuff which is going to be a little, you know, a little bit more specialized, but I think there's some really, yeah, really nice stuff that I think I can use a lot of. So I'm very happy. And I'm really excited by the gameplay. I think that's going to be so much fun. I was mucking around with snooping and I was having an absolute blast because that is probably the thing that I'm probably going to be most interested in. But we'll see. I'm actually really interested in doing the whole rental thing as well. So excited to see how all that sort of turns out. Okay, we've got our terrain paint and let's do like a little path over to our thing here. We don't have a seat under there, but maybe they can cross their legs and sit down on the concrete.